Good Monday morning, everyone. I look fabulous, like I always do when I wake up in the morning, so please don't be jealous. It's so cold outside. It's like 28 degrees outside, so I've got my fire going over there. So this is today's going to be like the first day of using the pellet stove like all day. We've used it a couple times in the evening, and that's it, because it's been fairly kind of warm. I mean, we've had chilly days, but it's not been like cold like today. And I think the high today is only supposed to be in the 40s somewhere. So anyhow, I'm going to try to carry my camera with me every day and upload a video every day for you guys here, instead of, a few days at a time. I'm doing my Thanksgiving week, how I get ready for Thanksgiving. Now, I just shared with you guys tips of how I organize my life and so forth for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But that's like, buying gifts and other sorts of little things. I don't know if this little bird will see me. There's a little bird outside on my deck. Can you see? It's eating little things that have fallen off of the trees, whatever those little black things are. Little birdie's eating it. Cute little bird. So anyhow, so I thought this week I would just show you a day in the life. Well, all my videos mostly are a day in the life. That's why when I get up in the morning I look like this, and sometimes I don't have makeup on even during the day when I'm doing my videos, because if I'm not going anywhere, why put on makeup? To me, that's wasteful. I had somebody left a comment on, what was it, my house tour video? No? It was a video that I did this last summer in August, and they were, trying to give me advice by putting makeup on. I guess that would help, people want to watch my videos. The thing is, and I think most people know this about my videos, that this is day in the life. When I wake up, I don't have makeup on my face. When I wake up, my hair isn't fabulous. And again, if I'm not going to go to go out to any stores or have any errands to run or anything, I'm just going to be home. A lot of times I don't put makeup on, because why? I'm here in my house by myself, and to me, that's wasteful. Why waste makeup, So, I have laundry going. I have, Harry broke my thing today. He was trying to get bananas out, but this happens now and then. I gotta fix this. So, that I have to fix. Somebody, probably Brian or Adam, last night took the last of donuts that Harry bought and did not bother to throw that out. Brian had a pair of jeans laying here on the counter, and he didn't even bother to take it to his clothes that were in the laundry room. This is Brian. Brian had some cereal when he came home, and he just left it here, so I have to put that away. Now, this cereal is here because I'm going to make Chex Mix. I was thinking about making it today, but I might wait and do it tomorrow or Wednesday, closer to Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to leave this here just because my pantry's already got a lot of stuff in it already. Let's see. I have meat out today because for dinner, this was thawing out last night, so it's thawed out. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. And we're going to have shepherd's pie for dinner. Harry made some shrimp yesterday. I've got to get this all cleaned and organized either today or tomorrow. I began already getting things cleared out of here. So I have a cabbage here. We're going to have cabbage, fried cabbage with the shepherd's pie. So this will be gone and that will be gone. These were just some appetizer things, we make when football games are on and that sort of thing. So I'll leave these here for the next day or so. Whatever's not eaten, that the kids don't eat, I'm getting rid of that. Whoever doesn't eat this today I'm going to get rid of them probably by tomorrow. And in here I made spaghetti aglio olio with you know, the garlic and the parm cheese and olive oil. And again, whoever doesn't eat that, that's going to have to go bye-bye by tomorrow. I just got to organize up here because it was all full down here. I had to put things up here. But this is just chicken broth. I roasted a chicken, and I always save my chicken broth. Something spilled there. I've got to clean that up. I don't know what happened there. These are Harry's yogurt. My yogurts are back there. When I was making the spaghetti aglio olio, that's in there. I had extra shredded parm cheese because I grate it fresh, and I'll find something to put this in. I don't know. Sprinkle it in something. I've got to get rid of this too, because this is the thing. You want to get all your containers that are unnecessarily in here out of here. I have 2 of these cheeses open. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens. So these are going to have to be combined into one bag. So I'll be working on that later, and I'm going to get everything all wiped out down here and everything. This is some orange juice because I have to make orange juice this morning. And this is just left over from a chicken enchilada casserole I just made when I have that Friday. And then that's good sour cream, whipped creams for hot chocolate, and whipping cream. And this is the eggnog that I buy, and I have another one in my other fridge. So, and then we have some kiwis back there. So anyway, all that just needs to, you know, be cleaned out and wiped down, and then hopefully here there'll be lots of room in here. And like these things like this, this store here is full. I don't know if I can squeeze these. I was going to say I could try to put them in my other fridge. Josiah buys these for Alex, and see, there's a place right there. So see, like stuff like that. And then Harry probably didn't know that these were here, but anyway, I'm going to organize all of this here today. So anyway, and here's baby food, and I'm just going to throw this out because Alex will not eat baby food anymore. We try to give it to him. He won't, because he's a big boy now. He knows how to feed himself, and that's the way that he wants it. It just puts some food in front of him, and he will do it himself. I went to Costco on Saturday, and kids wanted a chocolate cake, and I bought it, and then they didn't hardly eat any of it. So I still have this. Let's see, let me show you in here. Okay, either today or tomorrow these boxes have to get mailed out. This one's going to Sweden, that one's going to Ireland. My Christmas cards, I told you how I have all my cards mailed out. I mean, you know, addressed and everything. I'll show you the backs of them, but these are all my cards. And the first 1, 2, 3, these 3 here, they're out of the country, so they have to have special postage on them. But yeah, all my cards are here, and they're addressed and ready to go out. I have some bills over there. I wrote out bills yesterday. I have to put that in the mail. I picked up some more goodies when I was at Costco over the weekend. I guess I'll turn my light on in here. So these are, they're called crepes. They're Belgian chocolate biscuits. They're real thin and crunchy and chocolatey like that. And Carly thought she would like them. She really didn't care for them, but they're okay. I mean, they're not the greatest thing in the world. These are like those Swedish tea cakes, or they go by Mexican tea cakes or wedding tea cakes. Some people at Christmas time call them snowballs. That's really what these are. But I saw the big pecan. I thought they had like a big pecan in there, so I bought these just to see what these were like. Let's see. So Harry's pistachios. I bought some baklava. I bought a pecan pie because I love pecan pie. And Harry might have a little piece of it, and that'll be it for him. So that whole pie, okay, I'm not going to sit and eat the whole pie, but I have to have pecan pie at Thanksgiving because I just love it. Harry likes these things, so he was out shopping yesterday and he bought some of those. I should have told him I already bought candy canes, but he already did. And then he likes these, so he bought these. And I bought this for him. This is 2 pounds of chocolate because each Reese cup, so there's one Reese cup, is a pound of chocolate. So this kind of thing, you're going to have to like cut it, you know. But I've never seen these before, so I wanted to get that for Harry. So over at Costco, I got this too. I love this panettone bread, and usually it comes in a box, but the box always breaks. I wonder if that's why they put it in a tin this year. They know that the boxes always break. We got Alex an advent calendar. I got this at Aldi, believe it or not, but we can't start that till December. And let me turn this out, and little fishies, they're going to want to eat, but Adam feeds them, so they need their light on. And another thing we got at Costco was this little rocking horse, because Alex likes horses. And we saw that, and I decided to get it for him. I didn't want to give it to him for Christmas because I didn't want to try to even wrap that thing, so we just gave it to him. And there's Lucy on the couch, and she's knocked all my pillows down. And let's see. So we just have toys, you know. This is easy cleanup here. And I got Alex a couple books. While I was out yesterday, I had to go get his pictures made for the Christmas cards. I'll show you his pictures that we did. But I bought this book for him, and then 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. They had the Charlie Brown book, like the Charlie Brown Christmas. I was going to get that, and then I thought, why am I going to get this? Because we have the video, so he'll just watch that. But anyway, let me get his pictures. I'll show them to you. So every year, I'm going to just do pictures myself. I started last year when Alex was a little baby. And here, I have a couple of the pictures that we did last year. There's that one, and then there's this one. This was the one that we put in the Christmas card last year. You can see that there's a glare on it, but that was his picture last year. And that's in the dining room. And we picked the dining room tree picture this year too. Pretty funny, but I'll show it to you. So that's the first picture that we took, and he's holding a Mickey Nutcracker. And this one I thought was so cute of him. So there's that one. And there's this one. He was so excited taking these pictures, it was funny. And then he was so excited that he was wanting to get down because he wanted to, you know, get all the decorations and everything. And there he's looking up at the Mickey, you know, above the door and everything. And so I thought that one was really sweet. But I didn't want to put that one in the card because, you know, his face isn't turned, you know, forward. But I thought that was nice. And then there's this one, and I don't know what it is with this kid, but he points with the right hand, he points with the middle finger, but the left hand, he points with the index finger. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, so obviously we didn't want to use that picture. And the same thing, he was pointing to decorations and everything. So anyway. And then there was this one, and see his finger there? Because he was, that's all he did. He kept pointing at things while we were trying to get him to, you know, smile. I mean, he was already smiling because he was happy about, you know, everything that he was looking at, but he kept pointing at everything. So here he just put his finger down. So anyway, there he is. And then this was the one we used in the Christmas card. And the hand is, and arm is a little bit blurry because, you know, he was moving it when I snapped the shot. But he was so happy the whole time that we did all these pictures. And that one just really spoke of, you know, our little photo session, how happy he was and everything. So that's the one we used for Christmas. And then there was this one too. I was thinking about using this one. But this one, he's laughing in that one. And then this one, he's just, you know, smiling. So anyway, those were all the pictures that we took. And so now, I cleared this out while I was waiting for this to dry so I could put the pictures on, and I, you know, put stuff away from there. But I've got all of this I have to do. Oh, and then Carly's, when she comes home from work this afternoon, we're going to make that gingerbread house with Alex. And somebody fed him last night and didn't wipe his tray off. So I got to do that. So anyway, I'm going to do what I can while Alex is sleeping right now. And then I'll go upstairs and get him, you know, get him dressed and everything. And I'll get dressed too, so I'm very presentable for the rest of the video for you guys. And I'm going to get started with day 1 of Thanksgiving prep. Now, what I'm doing now, cleaning the house and laundry, this is what I do every Monday anyway. But I'm going to, you know, do even more so because of, you know, trying to be ready for Thanksgiving. I've got today and tomorrow that I clean. And I, you know, just make sure everything stays nice and clean. Wednesday is a prep day. As I was whispering upstairs, Alex is all congested from, I don't know if it's allergies or he has a cold. He probably shouldn't go to a doctor because it's either allergies or cold. And they're not going to really do anything for that. They'll just tell you take Claritin and Advil and that sort of thing, which is what we've been doing. But I don't know. I'll see how he is. If he's a little bit better, we're probably not going to because, you know, the Claritin and everything's working. But I don't know if he's still really bad. I have to play it by ear. But just in case he has to go, I've already brought down his little shoes. So we got that out of the way. And this is his little outfit I'm going to put on him today. He's got his little black jeans. And I decided to put this shirt on. Carly had bought this for him. It's long sleeved, and it says no one understands how hard it is to be this handsome. And for Alex, that's true. He's a cutie patootie. So anyway, just waiting for him to get up now. Let's see, I think I'll go sweep and mop my laundry room floors, and then I think I'll sweep the floors in here. I was gonna mop the floors today, but Thanksgiving's not till Thursday. I think that the closer I get, so either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm thinking what I'm going to do. Like I said, tomorrow's a cleaning day. So I just have to prep on Wednesday. So I'm thinking what I might do is, that will be the first chore that I do on Wednesday, is I'll just mop these floors. And that way they're nice and sparkly and shiny and everything. And, you know, clean for Thanksgiving. But they do need to be swept because the critters, especially the cats, going in the landscaping and that, and the dead leaves that are outside, they bring leaves and that sort of thing in here. So got to sweep the floors, and I have to still make my orange juice over there and my little thing over there. I haven't done that yet. And get another cup of coffee, and then wait until the little boogie boy gets up. So you can see I got my bottle of my Clorox bleach cleaner because I haven't cleaned this sink yet. I'll do that one last. This sink, I hate it. I want to get a stainless steel sink. I don't know what this is made of, but it's very porous, and you could just dump a cup of coffee down there and it'll stain it. So anyway, but I cleaned all of this. I've been wiping all the counters down and everything. I cleaned my coffee pot with the bleach, and I've got to wipe down all my stainless here in a bit. But this is what I did. Look, you see, nice and clean. And so this and this is going to be used for dinner. So once I use that for dinner, that's vacant down there. These are all the rest of the leftovers, and I got my kiwi back there. So that the kiwi will still be there, but all these other containers are all leftovers. I will be using these between today and tomorrow, where all of that's going to be gone. Nothing, no leftovers, nothing. Whatever's left over of shepherd's pie, I'll probably just give it to the dogs tomorrow for their 2 o'clock in the afternoon treat, but there might not be any left over. This is probably going to be enough that I'm going to make for all of us so that there's not leftovers. I put all the yogurts there. These are like the pickles, the condiments that obviously there's no place in the door here for it. So I keep that over there. And these are all my cheeses that I use. Like there's Gouda cheese, there's Swiss cheese that I use in cooking, or that like if we just want to cut a slice of it and have it like a snack. This is my my Parmesan cheese that's blocked that I grate when I want fresh. And then this is my Amish butter that I slice it and I put it in my little butter bell over there. So that stays there. So yeah, so that's cleared, this is going to be cleared, and this will be cleared. And then tomorrow for dinner, again, I'm just going to make something that I probably will do soup and sandwiches maybe tomorrow for dinner. And then I was thinking on Wednesday, I might just get pizza or something. This is what I do for Thanksgiving. I clear out my leftovers, and then if I do cook, I try to make something that I'm not going to have leftovers to put back in there. And then like the day before, I'll do like soup and sandwiches, or I'll do pizza or something like that. But that's what I do to keep that refrigerator cleared out. And then Wednesday, when I start doing all my preps, like making deviled eggs, slicing up celery and onions, and just all the stuff that still have to be refrigerated, though you're prepping, you have plenty of space to put it in there. And then when, you know, Thanksgiving Day, you take all that stuff out because then you're using it in your cooking. And then again, once you've taken it out, you still have all the space in there. So when Thanksgiving leftovers, you have an abundance of that usually, then you have plenty of room in there. And then all your containers that you store all your leftovers in, they're all washed and clean and ready to put Thanksgiving leftovers in. So now what I'm going to do, finish folding that, finish probably cleaning the sink. I'm going to put the Clorox in it. I need to make myself a cup of tea, and then I'm going to wipe down all the stainless everywhere there. I swept and mopped my laundry room floors, so that's all done. I just need to, and see, look what the cat did, because the cat came in. See those couple of things? It's like landscaping stuff. So that's okay, because I got to get the broom and clean my floors here, so I'll just sweep that up again. But I got, you know, all the floors cleaned and everything. And yeah, so I just have to sweep these floors. Like I said, I probably am going to wait till Wednesday to mop them. I called Josiah and told him, go ahead and make a doctor's appointment. I'd rather take him just to be safe than sorry because of Thanksgiving coming up. So hopefully today, unless they schedule him for tomorrow, but I'm hoping to go to the doctor today. And depending on when I go to the doctor, then because I got to get out, then I'll take my boxes over here that I have to mail those out. And so yeah, this is the thing, just staying on top of everything. I'll probably clean the bathroom over there. And then if I don't get to dusting and that sort of thing today, I'll do that tomorrow. In the meantime, tomorrow, that's because everything will be cleaned down here, I can work on cleaning bathrooms upstairs, cleaning my room, the office, that sort of thing. And yeah, so if you just stay on top of it, stay on top of it. And I know I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, but let me say this, because I said it in my last video when I talked about my holiday preps and everything. I worked. When I lived in Chicago, I worked for 10 years, and I still have my routine down pat. What I did on my lunch break, because I work close to work, so on my lunch break, I would come home and I'd do stuff. I would start cleaning, or I'd get all the laundry together, start sorting everything, do a load of laundry, so what was in the washing machine, as soon as I came home, I could throw it in the dryer and then start another load. You see what I'm saying? If I needed to vacuum, if I needed to mop my floors, yes, I would even come home on my lunch break to mop my floors. And that was even throughout the year. But, you know, whatever needed to be done, I would come home. I had an hour lunch break. It took me 5 minutes to get home because I was close to work. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, I had a 50-minute window where I could, you know, be at home and do a few things. And then that way, then when I came home from work and we had dinner and everything, I would do stuff. But not only that, I would take advantage of the weekend. Like any big cleaning, like I had to do, like probably like even cleaning out my refrigerator and things like that. See, I did that on the weekend before Thanksgiving. You see what I'm saying? Where I did it today, but that's because I'm home. So I'm bringing all of this out to say that even though you work, if you just, like I keep saying, pace yourself, get a game plan in order of this is what I'm going to do on this day, this is what I'm going to do this day, and this sort of thing. You'll be surprised how much that you can get done, how much that you stay on top of everything, and then like when Thanksgiving gets here, like the day before Thanksgiving and even Thanksgiving Day, you're just not going like that and want to pull your hair out. You'll find that, you know, if you just pace yourself evenly, it's just an even flow all the way through Thanksgiving, and you can enjoy it. Brian bought a new toy. He's got a drone. So he's here because he needed my GoPro camera. So he's going to attach that to this thing, and then when he goes out and flies it around, we'll show you. So somebody finally has a doctor appointment, but it's very late in the afternoon. Is that funny? So we're taking a shortcut bath today. We're doing it in the sink. But you got all your Mickeys and all your fun stuff. And Auntie Carly gave you a bath today.
Like she's been doing lately.
Yeah. And so it's 4:39 in the afternoon, and I've got our shepherd's pie. It's almost ready to come out.
That made him happy. He
What?
looked at it and he's like, ah.
He's probably hungry. So Carly and I will do this gingerbread house after I go get my shower later and everything. I haven't even had a chance to get a shower, and usually I'm showered by now. Had a very busy day. I decided to wash pillows and everything, and the dryer just went off, so I've got the last load of pillows to take out for the living room couch. And everything is all spick and span. I even went and mailed my boxes today. So Ireland and Sweden should get their boxes within the next 2 weeks. Are you going splashy? Are you going to get water all over the floor? Are you being silly?
Say, I be silly boy.
And we do have lifeguard over there. We do have two persons lifeguard duty.
Splash!
You're funny. We attempted to take him out. Carly laid him on the towel to dry him off, and he threw a fit. So he started pointing. He wanted back in the water. He loves his bath time, so we put him back in there. You're funny. You're funny.
But sometimes you gotta get out.